big hater of the podcast.
They don't like
They
the Slopcast.
They hate the slop, dude.
And Slopcast is creaming. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Type shit.
Type
We're
shit.
Back.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
Back to slopping.
Back in black.
How have you been,
Face.
Mr. AJ? But it's just Justin Trudeau. Back in blackface.
Oh, me? How have I been? I got a job.
Look at you, a
Yep.
working man, a
Yeah.
tax-paying member of society.
Well, hang on. We haven't done that
Yeah,
yet.
let's not go too far.
Yeah. I will say, so I'm working at a liquor store,
Yeah,
and I think I've told you already off the pod, but I want to tell it before the pod too.
yeah.
This guy, first hour in my first shift, he walks in and goes, "Man, about working at a liquor store, you got some pretty crazy stories."
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Actually, you know what, man? First day, I don't have any crazy stories yet." And he goes, "Oh, wow. First day." And I go, "Yep." And he goes, "Well, congratulations. It's also your first fucking robbery."
Oh my God.
Pulls two hands out of each pocket and goes bang, 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 bang with finger guns.
Nope.
And then just started laughing in my face.
Like the Joker.
Yeah, he was like, "That shit was hilarious. I totally got you." And I'm like, "Yeah, with the thing that..."
You're sitting there with wet pants.
Yo,
Yeah, you did, buddy.
joke's on me.
Oh, great. Now I got a mop after this, too.
His girlfriend was like, "That was not funny." And I was like, I think that was the least funny thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, "No, man, that shit was too funny."
Yeah.
And I was like, "It really wasn't." He goes, "Yes, it was." And I go, "Okay, on the off chance that you actually do have a gun, it was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just please leave the store right now."
Do you think when he left, he got in a fight with his girlfriend?
I hope so.
Like, why didn't you back me up, bitch? She was like, it wasn't funny.
It's not funny. It's so not
And
funny.
he's like, oh, I bet you think Kill Tony isn't funny either. She's like, no, that's where we met. Dude, could you imagine? Oh, my God. Remember, like, last week, some guy proposed to his wife at the Laughing Skull open mic?
Yeah.
Crazy. Could you imagine if somebody got bucket pulled from Kill Tony and then, like, proposed to their wife?
How do you plan that, though?
Yeah, you would have to buy tickets to every single
Uh-huh.
Kill Tony. Oh, my God, bro. And then they're just like, the guy.
But
Yeah.
you'd have to buy her tickets.
Exactly. You have to buy her tickets to be in the crowd
Uh-huh.
to every single one.
And then make her go sit at the show by yourself or by herself, because you have to wait in that bar across the street.
yeah, for like 4 hours. Just to finally get pulled through your minute bomb, right?
Uh-huh.
Because if you have that sense, you definitely don't have a fucking minute. And then you're going to go up there, be like, guys, I'd like to propose on stage here, just for Big J. Okerson as the guest to go, what's his name?
Oh.
Oh, that would be terrible.
When I told my bosses about, I was like, "Man, did you guys see that that guy?" And they were like, "Yeah." I go, "He just tried to pretend rob me."
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?" So I tell them the whole story, and they go, "Man, if he'd actually had a gun and done that shit, that would have been the worst day of his life."
Probably would have been.
I was like, "I think my day would have been way worse."
Probably wouldn't have made your top 10 favorite days.
No, worst day of his life.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be top 10 of yours.
And then I was like, "Oh yeah, like you guys got like a gun or like why would it be, you know, what do you mean by that?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we would have called the police." I was like, what do you mean the worst day of his life? I got shot 4 times in the chest and you just did what you were supposed to do?
Yeah, and Atlanta police is going to show up, see the blood, and be like, gross. And that's it, dude. They ain't going to have no clues.
Yeah. But
Damn.
it's chill. It's all right.
Yeah, you haven't been robbed since?
No.
Nice, dude.
They
What would you do if they actually pulled a gun? Would you just be like...
open the cash register? Yep.
Yeah.
I'd look down and be like, "Hey, man, I don't know what your face
Do you
looks
want
like."
all the bills or like just the 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'll go, "I know the code to that one too.
Uh-huh.
I'll get you in that one. And I think there's a third one. I'll go down there.
Yeah.
I would do.
Also, we have a new rap snack if you want to try it.
I'd take the keys to the Tesla of the guy that works with me and be like, take this here."
Dude, that was when I was working at KFC. I did like training for it or whatever.
Yeah.
That was part of the training. They were like, if someone comes in with a gun, just fuck it.
Yeah, there's like...
That was like corporate training. They're like,
really?
We don't care. Like,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I don't think it's like fine, but they were like, don't be a hero.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, they're taught not to fight back. You hear that, everybody?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Luckily, I went with like the less violent option of they're taught to not really question if you say you forgot something on your order and you can just get a free tender.
Oh, yeah.
Not the, hey, if you come in with the fucking Glock 19, you can have $400.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass.
They did say that in the training. They were like, if the perpetrator requests your ass, you just give it to him.
Just give him that sweet little pussy.
Yeah, they're like, go back, grab a...
Yeah, get one of them wooden spatulas, bite down on it, because, brother, your day's about to be hell.
Ask them real quick if you could at least grab some gravy for lube. But regardless... that robber's taking your sweet, sweet home.
You go, hey, man, I'm going to give it to you, but will you at least use some of the fry grease?
Man, I really like when the mac and cheese is rubbed on my nipples. That'd be, the worst day of your life is when the robber's like, I'll use something, all right? I'll use the coleslaw. Yeah, it's just cold. You got like a brain freeze in your ass. In your ass? You got an ass freeze?
Oh, I hate ass freezes.
Actually, it might be good. Maybe it'd be good to have that shit like cold.
Kind of numb you up?
Yeah. Like an icy hot?
Yeah.
Could you see Shaquille O'Neal doing a commercial for icy hot? He's just getting fucked in the ass. He's like... Ooh, first it's hot. Ooh. And it's cold.
Numbs you down.
Numbs you down, baby. Man, you guys think I put up 45 points in a game 6 without doing icy hot and then getting fucked in my ass? Back at Kobe, I told him, I said, hey, champ. I said, get you some hole.
So we're going to win, but I need something from you.
I told him, picture my ass as the hoop. Get to the bucket. Slash to the rim, boy. You put up a shot and miss. Don't worry, I'll get the rebound. He just hops on Kobe's dick.
What were we talking about where you were...
I don't know. I can't tell if that was like some of the best work I've ever done or the worst. The absolute worst. Just schizophrenic rant about Shaq getting fucked in the ass.
No, it was something that you brought up on here about running and jumping and like landing on your ass, like eating something. What were we talking about?
Oh my God, what was that?
Because that's what that just reminded me.
I feel like it had something to do with Mama Boo.
Was it that one?
Bro, what was that? That was so funny.
Yeah, so funny.
All right, if Jaime or Angel, let us know. Somebody go back. It's like the end of some episode. I don't know.
So last night, I just almost threw up on the mic.
That's good. That's content.
I didn't mean to do that. Last night I get home. I have like my last sour monkey, you know?
Yeah.
And I had 3 more White Claws, so I'm properly like drunk at the end of the night.
Last sour monkey, you had all 6?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then
hell yeah.
I've been having this issue with Audible. So I got given like an Audible gift card, right?
Yeah.
It was like a 12-month membership. But my dad used my personal email to do it. And my Amazon account is set up with my one from college, so there's like it's fucked.
So you can't get at it.
So I've been trying to get into it, and I got in. I made like an account and whatever, and it won't let me download a book. I asked them, I'm like, what's going on? Why can't
you download the listener? Can you like stream?
We'll use the credit, and then it'll download it, and then whatever. But it won't let me do that with any books. I ask them why, and they're like, oh, because you don't have an address associated with that account, and it's basically like Netflix. You know how Netflix, like if you're in certain countries, you get different things.
Yeah.
They're like, we have to know what country you're in for what books you can look at, so you have to put an address in.
Because of Germany.
Yeah. But so I
you can't have the best book of all time if you're in Germany. Dude, I had one of my history teachers in high school was like, guys, Mein Kampf is like a terrible book.
Okay.
And we're like, yeah, is that?
Yeah.
I feel like we'd
have. And what else?
I was like, I feel like we'd have to waste part of the lesson on that. you know. But he goes, no, like I'm not even talking about like content wise of like how evil it is and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just really bad. Like there's not a good through line. It's kind of
that's so funny.
It's kind of jumpy.
Oh, are you saying that the fucking psychopath didn't have the hero's journey in his book? No shit.
It's kind of just a bunch of random thoughts kind of lumped together. Yeah, he criticized it from like a fucking English 101 perspective.
But so last night this was all stuff I found out in the past. I had to put an address in. I didn't get around to doing it. Last night I'm like, I want to listen to a book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in, and so I can't find it. I spent like 20-30 minutes just drunkenly on my phone at like 1 a.m. trying to find out where to put an address in. Can't find it. Have to speak with a customer service rep, like the chat bot thing. Mm-hmm. And then I get to like an actual human, and that's where it all starts. Okay. Mm-hmm. His name is Paramjeet. Paramjeet.
Hell yeah.
And this guy's a fucking moron, okay? He didn't help me at all. I kept believing that he was going to, and it would be like 10 minutes to tell me this big, long explanation. Like, he'd be like, well, you need to put a credit card on file. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, I've already got an account. Yeah. And he's like, well, you need a credit card because we need to. And then he does this big, long story, and it ends with being, I'm like,
you gave me your credit card
no,
information?
I'm like, well, would you guys charge that credit card? And he's like, in order to use a credit, yes, we would charge a credit card. And I go, see, Paramjeet, this is where you're, and he always would start every sentence with AJ.
And they love doing that.
I started getting really mad, so I started doing it with Paramjeet.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, actually Paramjeet, but my phone was just auto-correcting his name to Parakeet. So then...
Actually, McCall.
So then... But, like, if you hit... Like, when you're looking at it, there's your keyboard, and then there's an arrow above that sends the message, right? Mm-hmm. Well, also, the return button on your keyboard sends the message. Mm-hmm. The return is right under the delete, and I'm drunk. So I'm like, hey, listen here, Parakeet, and then go to delete it and send it to him. And he's like... Why do you keep calling me Parakeet? And I go, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't. No, I'm not being nice to you, actually. No, I'm calling you Parakeet because you got the brain of a fucking bird.
Because I view you as minuscule. That's funny how like you're talking about, oh, I messed up. And he's going home to his wife just being like, man, he was calling me Parakeet.
He said I got a bird brain.
This racist Georgia fuck. Bro, I got a call like last week from a random number, which I know I should just hang up or not answer. But anytime I get a call,
can't believe that you answer it.
I answer every time because for some reason one of them will want to legitimately no strings attached give me $500. Like I'm certain, I'm certain of it, dude. It's gonna happen one of these times, so I always answer. No. I answered, and she's like, "What's up?" It's Natasha. She sounded bad. I was like, "Yeah, Natasha." Anyway, she was like
that name.
Yeah.
Maybe I can talk Lindsay into changing her to Natasha. How do you feel about... You've always hated that name, right?
Yeah, see, that's the joy about dating trans women. You're starting with a clean slate, dude. Every time, even if they already like have their new name, be like, well, Lindsay's been Lindsay for 30 years.
Right.
Trans woman's been Debbie for 6 months.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's easy to talk them into it.
Yeah. It's like, are you really even sold on Debbie at this point?
Yeah. It's like just trying to get rid of a new hat you're wearing.
Yeah, the brim's a bit too big for your face.
Wouldn't this new one look way better?
Yeah, with this Phillies logo on it. But I got this call from this lady, and she's like, "Hello, like I'm here to ask a survey about." It sounded like it was maybe political. It's like, and it was my home. It was like my hometown Pennsylvania area code. She's like trying to ask you some questions about local issues. Do you have a minute? And I'm like, what are the questions about? And she goes, certainly, sir. If you just agree to, take the questions, maybe we can get started. I'll ask you one, and then, we can see from there. And I'm like, all right, yeah, but just what are they about?
I just asked you a question. Yeah.
And this went back for so long. I was like, I started laughing because I didn't even want to be on the phone that long.
Right, yeah.
I'm just like, I'm genuinely curious. I'm like, what is it? But she's trying to like request some kind of confirmation out of me, and I'm just not going to give it to her, right? Because I'm like, I would like to know what this is. And she like just back and forth so long, and then I'm like laughing. Right. I'm laughing over the phone. I'm like, you really can't just fucking tell me.
Tell me what it is, and then I'll say yes.
And then I heard her pull the phone away from her face, and she just went, Jesus fucking Christ. And then she came back to the phone. She said, Yes. I'd be glad to tell you what they're about. Can I get your confirmation? We can get started with the question. I go, certainly. What's it about? And she went, God damn it, like loud. And then just hung up. It was
Just
great.
watching a woman break down.
Yeah. Oh my God. But also, like, why can't you just fucking tell me what it is?
Yeah.
I have two thoughts about that.
I think it's because they were trying to use the recording of you saying yes to verify something.
Yeah, I've heard that shit happening. So I'm scared of that. That's what I was scared of. But I also, because she wouldn't let me go on without saying like yes, or she was like, I need a confirmation.
Yeah.
But I was thinking that, or a less devious thing is like, if it is in fact asking like political polling, and she has like legit questions, I think you need to just start that blind slate. It can't be like, oh, we're gonna ask you like what you want to fix in this town or your thoughts on candidate, because then you're just kind of swayed through the start. So I'm choosing to.
No, man, I always choose negative. Like, and I got another example.
No, I'm choosing negative because I mean, like, really, you had me on the line. You're not just gonna tell me what the fuck it is.
Yeah. I want to talk about this on the pod. It's something that you know about as well, but Saturday, okay, I was staying here at the studio, okay? At the studio because I lost my key to my home.
Exactly.
Could not find it. Yes, but I did find it now. I found it Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And
it came with a job. It's crazy.
It was hidden at the liquor store.
But behind the cash register liquor store, not like a bottle.
Yeah. Dude, before that, though, just to go back to the liquor store, this is something crazy. So I worked like 9 to 4 yesterday, okay? Decently busy from the hours of 9 to like 1 p.m., and every person...
9 a.m.?
Yeah.
On a Wednesday?
That's
fun.
Crazy to be busy, right?
Yeah.
Busy with regular-ass people. Like people that look more put together than you and I.
Really? Like in a suit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every person, like, this is not, there's one lady that this excluded, and she was like a regular that like was buying something for a party or something. Every person walked in, they bought airplane bottles, a lot of them too, paid in cash. No paper trail. They were like, I don't want a receipt, I want to pay in cash. One lady, she was like 26, 27. She looked kind of like a mom. She was cute too.
Yeah.
She bought...
Did you give her my number?
I
should give you like a business card.
Yeah.
She'd be like, hey, you. Every time a client comes, that like customer comes that you think is like I would fuck with, she'd be like, I got a friend for you. Hit him up.
No, look. So she buys 2 vodka like airplane bottles, right?
Yeah.
The New Amsterdam or the Amsterdam.
You're talking about just like shooters, right?
Yeah. I think they're 50 milliliter or whatever. And she buys 2 of them. I go, you want a bag? She goes, no, I'm dumping these right into a Red Bull. I've got to walk with some ladies that I don't want to take a walk with.
Damn.
Just vodka Red Bull at 10 a.m. is crazy.
That's fun. Okay, so it sounds like it's like housewives.
Yeah,
and maybe like people on their way to a business trip.
Dude, there was one guy. One guy did this shit that I did not like. He goes,
wait, are you allowed to bring those on an airplane?
They call them airplane because they sell them on airplanes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's technically illegal to have your own alcohol. But who's checking?
Yeah.
Who's checking?
They also say never mind.
They also say it's illegal to masturbate. But that's never stopped me on one single flight.
Really? I don't think I've ever done
I'm leaving it gooey every time.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm 1,000 mile club, dude.
That's a different kind of deviant, I believe. Jerking off on a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it deviant or is it just taking care of something? It's like sneezing,
well,
AJ.
Here's the thing. I think that, actually, I don't know because I've never tried, okay?
Yeah.
But I would think if you're on a flight's Wi-Fi, they probably have, like, the porn sites banned. So then you'd have to download your porn before you go on to the flight. That's a lot of planning.
That is a lot.
You got to plan to jerk off? I've never...
Just go on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Twitter ban, baby.
Reddit too.
Reddit.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I'm going r/.
I was traveling for work one time. I was at a client site and I had my phone on their Wi-Fi and I was on Grindr for like 3 hours. And I thought I probably shouldn't do this.
You think people... Do they check that sort of stuff?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck checks that?
Like that would be such. Is that
That's
a job?
insane.
Is that a job?
That's insane, dude.
Give me that job.
Yeah, like I could see like if
Like
you,
looking through the data.
I could see maybe have an alert set up that if somebody tries to access that account, gets blocked and bounce back, like it might fire something to you, being like, "Oh, this someone was trying to do it on there." But
Right.
who cares, man?
If you work for a company that has that sort of protocol, and that job opens up and you want to watch porn, let me know. I won't tell anybody. I'll be a cool guy about it. I'll be like, yeah, fucking, I didn't see shit.
Yeah, easy.
I just, my mom's boyfriend just started watching Workaholics for the first time.
Great show.
And Alice, Alice, the boss, she brings her, brother with Down syndrome to work, and he walks in, and that's what he says his job is to like manage the porn. He goes, "You guys pay me $50, I'll look the other way." Yeah, and they all quickly are like, "Here's $50." They're
like,
man.
Certainly, yeah,
yeah.
They're like 50. That's ideal.
Yeah, we've been trying to watch porn all day, and then he's like, "It's not my job. You're not getting your money back."
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's great, dude. We got to do that shit.
Yeah, but to go back to the thing here. So I'm here, right? It's about 6 p.m.
You're here at my place.
Yeah. The studio. And I'm just hanging out, and boy, do I have to poop.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta take a fat shit. I'm on the toilet. And then I hear this woman running down the halls, banging on every door and wall, screaming, "Oh God, please God, help. I need help. Please, anyone open the door. Let me in. I need help."
No.
And then it just stopped.
Like instantly?
I didn't hear it again.
Did you hear like a blunt object?
No, dude. It just
did you hear
I heard beating on every single wall and then just silence.
Did you hear silence and like a collapse to the floor?
Dude, it was that's
fucking terrifying, dude.
Yeah, so then
where the studio is? Where I sometimes rest my head at night if I've had a long day in the studio.
Yeah, editing clips do fine.
That do terrible as of late, but we're on the comeback.
Also, I think the reason that TikTok didn't let that audio for the clip that we put out, I think TikTok thought we were trying to sell dogs.
Oh. Like, do you want a boxer?
Yeah.
Hit us up. We'll get you a cat for free. And they're like, all right, enough of these people.
No. These guys
That's funny.
Oh, but yeah, that's what
terrifying.
While I'm doing that, sure, there is the thought of there's a woman in trouble, or there's a person trying to get in here using a very easy tactic to get in. I will say though, about 15 minutes later, I'm going to be honest, I didn't rush to that door.
Yeah, no.
and when I look through the peephole, there's no blood, there's no finger like scratch marks on anything. I hope she got help, but I
sounds like she did.
I looked this way and in the peephole. There was nobody. Then I cracked the door and looked.
Yeah.
There was nobody, and I stepped out, locked the door, and walked straight to my truck. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here
instantly. That's scary as fuck. I really hope that doesn't happen when my mom visits me. Literally tomorrow. Oh,
that's
God.
why we had to record today.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Picking her up at the airport tomorrow.
I don't
think my mom's visited since I graduated.
Oh, really?
College. Yeah.
Mom O'Malley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom O'Malley.
I don't know what to do.
Take her to the roof on Ponce.
I've actually never been to the roof on Ponce.
Me either.
Yeah.
I was asking Andrew Weaver. I was like, "You ever been up there?" He said, "No, I'm scared of heights," and I think that's a very funny answer.
I'm scared of heights too, but I'll go on a roof.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a place up there.
I was up on a roof. I was just in Savannah, and we got into some shenanigans with Savannah localites.
Yeah,
and we went to like their apartment afterwards, and like we went on the roof at like 6 a.m. Dude, it was sweet. Just looked at all Savannah. Looked pretty cool.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah, but it was like I need to not be up here. I'm fucked up.
I want to go to Savannah with you.
Yeah,
that was. I had a great time actually. It was with Lindsay. It was fun.
Sounds like y'all had a fun time.
But come on.
It's all right. I mean, hey, Jameson welcomed me with open arms, so
yeah.
As a
and I think the problem
he was really happy that Jacob and I were there.
It was just that.
He told me to tell everybody like they're so welcome to like come down there for a show and like drink with him and like crash at his place.
Yeah.
And he said sometimes he might get like a little cold feet with like his roommate like asking if it's fine.
Yeah.
He said what you want, like it's totally fine though if you just be like, because sometimes
like last minute.
Well, he'll get in his own head, so sometimes you gotta convince him to be like. Sometimes you gotta convince. Sometimes you gotta let him know, like, hey, man.
He's not even really. Sometimes he'll feel like he's unsure, so he's gonna be coerced into it.
Yeah, that's what like he feels like, but he's just a little scared to have a good time. He really wants to have a good time. He's a fun guy.
He's a good time.
He's a great time. It was a fun ass fucking night. Oh Christ, dude.
I like Jameson.
I do too.
He's
I
a
fuck with
sweetheart.
Jameson. Yeah, no, it was super fun. We had a great time. Yeah, fun.
How was the show though? I didn't even talk to you about the actual show.
Oh, remember how you said you had like 55 people and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like every show has had like 55,
Really?
like 50. Yeah, except ours. Ours had a cool 18. I think that's part of why Jacob and I were like, all right, Jameson, we're going out because
Yeah.
Come on,
we
man.
just drove 4 hours to fucking perform for a shitty open mic.
God damn, are those Savannah comics bad?
It's
Holy shit.
It is. This is tough
Terrible.
to just openly talk. But
I don't give a fuck,
Dude.
dude. I think we need to start talking more shit on this podcast, honestly. Like, just fucking somebody listen, dude. Like,
Yeah.
There was one guy who was very fun and very nice. I think he would agree he needs to get a little better.
he would agree.
He would agree. He wants to get a little better. He would agree. I'm not trying to show him. I'm just saying everybody else was very, very bad.
There's one dude. I don't know.
But that's why I like this guy because he was like kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
Well, like not on the like
Yeah,
in person, kind of like a fun
offstage.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then recognize like, oh, I want to get better. I like that. Everybody else was terrible and thought they were like the shit.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I hate that so much. But this guy was after the show, like me.
Did you meet that guy Jack?
No, he was gonna come through.
Fuck, man.
I know. I want to see the goods,
dude.
No, but we met.
Get a look at how hot that guy is.
I meant to ask Jameson because Jameson said he was like texting him or whatever. Did I come through? I guess he never did, but I did mean to ask him to like pull up the IG or something.
I think it was when Clark was down there. Jameson sent me a picture of him with Jack around Clark, and I was like, "I'm telling you, Jack rules, dude."
Clark's a beast too. Oh my god,
love Clark. That'd be a fun guy to get on the pod.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Instead of those other idiots that are asking.
Those other fools. God, Eddie keeps begging, and we're like, "You work here."
Yeah, you
it's
can't.
Not the same.
Hey, the talent is on this side of the camera.
Right? The racist shit is written by Eddie on the other side.
The racist shit is written over there.
Exactly. What's really funny about the parakeet story is that never happened. Eddie just was like, wouldn't it be funny to call an Indian guy like parakeet or something?
Dude, he's got a gift.
He's got a brain.
He's got a brain. It just happens to be for writing racist shit.
He's got a head on them shoulders. And goddamn is that head weighed down. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say weighed down by some frontal load.
It's weighed down by constant racist thoughts.
He stores them in his nose.
This is.
Oh, we love you, Eddie. Actually, we'll get you on, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we have to. I don't think he'll do it.
No, he'll do it.
He'll be like, I don't want to come on.
Man, come on.
I do,
Eddie.
yeah.
We love you, Eddie. Wait, I was good. Oh, so after the show, me, Jacob Jameson, this other comic, motherfucking Kev. We got some beers across the street.
Yeah.
And while we're getting beers, bro pulls out like a jar from his pants.
Yeah.
Like opens it up and like sniffs it and goes like, wow, like just a
Smelling salts?
yes, dude, like a fucking tall boy size, that's like a normal beer size bottle of fucking smelling salts.
Have you ever done them?
Yeah, we were doing.
Oh,
them.
you did them?
Yeah, it was crazy,
Dude, one time, so I was dating this girl. It was the one that cheated on me, and this is probably why she cheated on me, okay? We were at the gym. Now, there's a lot of reasons, but we were at the gym, right? And
we don't have time on the podcast.
yeah. And we were testing like our 1 mile for time. Okay.
Yeah.
And this poor dumb lady is so slow. Okay. She ran like a 15-minute mile.
Oh my God. You can walk that.
Yeah. That's what everyone was saying. But it would like almost killed her too. Like she was on the floor, like heaving and breathing. And I go, hey, if you're like, you're dying or whatever. And she's like, oh God, it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And I go, you want to feel better? Here, sniff some of this. And I opened smelling salts, and that girl stuck her nose in that jar, and she sniffed it like she's trying to rip a yard-long rail. I mean, she's like, and then just threw up.
You pat her on the back. You're like, all right.
I pissed myself laughing. I couldn't pull it together.
No, I was gonna say you hype her up. You're like, all right, now you got that out of your system. Like, let's go. We're still on the clock here.
She was so mad. It was the same girl we did the "You Got a Friend in Me" from that first episode. No. Yeah, we were mean to her, man.
That was your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought your girlfriend watched you do that to a lady.
No. That's why she cheated on me, is what I was saying.
Okay.
But that's a prank.
Yeah.
That's a funny prank.
It's a funny prank.
You
Got a Friend of Me is fine. You can do that. But make it someone throw. Dude, smelling salts are great. No, I didn't even get within like a thumb's distance.
I know. And it feels like a spear went in your brain, right?
This guy's Kev was going crazy. Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty nice. Apparently, all the comics in Savannah do it.
Same with Austin, I've heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how was there was mostly fucking coke. Like all the open micers would just do it. Like we were at a 45-person deep open mic, and people are just doing lines in the bathroom. Like, what do you think this is like showtime? Like what?
I was talking with a guy. He was at the mothership. I don't even know his name, actually. I can't even give you his name, but he was like, I was too fucked up. I was like an after party at the mothership, right? And I was like asking around.
Was it like Liam's friend?
No.
Oh, right.
No, this guy's not a comic.
I thought it was Day Day.
No.
You know that guy?
Michael Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had a Don't Tell come out.
Yeah, it's funny.
Know. That's sweet. Yeah, I haven't watched it. But.
Yeah, he was talking about Black Israelites. I told Andrew Weaver to check it out because he's working on a bit about Black Israelites.
Oh, nice. I gotta watch
it. Yeah, when he came through, he opened for Nick Mullen. Very funny.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so this guy, he's at an after party for at the mothership, and he finds somebody with coke, right?
Yeah.
And they go into the bathroom. They're in the stall, and they're like doing coke, and then they just hear like 2 boots hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And like right outside the door, and then just like the heaviest beating on the door. They're like, fuck, security just caught us doing coke. And they like open the door, and fucking Uncle Laser standing there with like a Ric Flair fur coat. And it's like, you guys doing coke? And they were like, yeah. And he reaches in his pants and pulls out like 8 balls. It was like, why don't you try some of this?
Yeah.
And he was like, it was the craziest fucking coke I've ever done in my life.
Fire coke.
Yeah.
He has the best coke ever, or just meth.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's probably nice.
Fucking somebody we were talking to recently. If you know who, don't say their name on the podcast.
Okay.
They were talking about how great snorting meth was, and we were like, oh, doesn't it feel like getting stabbed in the brain? And they were like, oh yeah.
Yeah, isn't that great?
We're like, oh no.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. I say his name right now. It was Eddie Carter.
Eddie, you dirty little meth head. You racist little meth head, Eddie.
No, it wasn't Eddie.
It was not Eddie. But he is racist.
How do you think he got the job?
Just to make you and I laugh. Yeah. What do we record this for?
So we feel like we accomplished something.
Right, yeah, because you're supposed to have a podcast.
Yeah.
And very few people are doing it.
My sister's listening to this being like, who the hell is this Eddie guy?
Who is Eddie?
Yeah. I don't know. Who should I... I'm not going to lie.
What?
I love my mom.
Yeah.
A little nervous.
Okay.
About her visiting.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm worried that while she's here, someone's going to bang on my door and be like, someone's trying to kill me.
Yes, and as of last weekend, that is a very real threat.
Yeah.
It's something you absolutely need to be stressed about.
Yep.
You gotta go post notes around the hall. Be like, you guys, 48 hours.
Yeah, please.
Can you please 48 hours, and you can kill a lady in front of me next week. Just 48 hours for my mom to think that this is an okay place. She won't. As soon as she sees Edgewood on a Friday, Saturday night, she's gonna be like, where did I go wrong?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even if it's like during the day when it's pretty nice, we're gonna walk outside and she's gonna see the George Floyd mural painted directly across the street from my apartment and be like, I don't know if this is safe. But no, I do need to not keep. I do need to have her inside the house by like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which luckily is pretty easy to do. But no, it's not too bad here. But I know she'd just be like, really?
Yeah.
This spot? I like it here, dude. I love it here.
Yeah.
But I'm a little nervous for that.
Location.
I'm a little nervous for if I introduce her to comics and stuff.
I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, absolutely know who you're introducing her to.
Yeah. My dad met.
You see some people come up, you gotta slap them in the face, be like, "Get away from my mother!"
Yeah. Like who?
No, I'm not saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
But
Sherry Beersdorf.
We love you, Sherry.
Oh, I just saw him doing somebody else's podcast.
Yeah.
Be a fun person to have on here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be fun. We'll get some people. It's about a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. My dad met Kamal.
Oh,
and
yeah?
that was fun. I love Kamal. He was like, he introduced me. He's like, how you doing? My dad code switched like instantly. It's very funny. No, I think it'll be okay, but I'm going to drag her to like 4 shows on Saturday. She can see the grind.
That's a long night for a mom.
I know.
I always think that, like, I wonder if, like, they hate watching the same. They have to. Like, I mean, I guess it's cool because you're seeing your kid do their thing.
Yeah.
But
I did. My dad watched me
like,
do 2 in a
I
night.
get it.
Yeah, but my mom's never seen me do stand up.
Oh, ever?
Yeah, ever.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I think that would be kind of cool. I'm just worried. I just really hope I don't bomb.
Yeah.
I got to host a 5 o'clock.
It's a tough one. I'd tell her to come to the 8.
What am I gonna do? Be like, don't come?
Stay at the house. I'll come pick you up afterwards.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know. What do girls do? Leave it in the
stay
comments.
Stay at the house and paint your nails and watch Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
She's like, I am 50,
XOXO.
I'm 55. She's not. I'm just saying that to be kind. She's 48.
She older than 55?
Yeah.
Your mom's older than my mom?
Probably.
I'm like 10 years older than you.
I know. My dad is like fucking 63.
Dude, Lindsay's dad, I believe, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, 89 years old. That guy, he gets around. He
gets around?
Yeah.
God damn.
Listen. So he takes pictures. So he played rugby growing up, right?
Yeah.
And so now what he is he's a photographer for like the Chattanooga women's rugby team.
Nice.
And then he took a picture and sent it to Lindsay. It's like, it's him surrounded by like 30, and they're like pretty hot too.
Really?
But just like jack chicks.
Wow.
And he's like, me with my ladies. It's very fun to
That's
see.
very
Like,
fun.
Yeah.
That's also kind of crazy because normally I think rugby girl. I don't think like
I know, right?
that hot.
I looked at him and it was like looking at a volleyball team. I was like, God damn, Earl, good for you, man.
One of my exes, she's a rugby girl now.
Yeah. So she's a lesbian?
Literally, yeah.
I knew it. Yeah.
She actually is. Yeah.
I fucking that girl. Remember that long story I told that like the girl came out as gay like the day after?
Oh yeah.
Rugby.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the pipeline.
Yeah.
Date a slopcast member.
And then you join a rugby team.
Realize you fucked up with your life. Get in a secure relationship with a woman.
Bro, Lindsay's got 6 months before she's in the scrum.
Before she munching box. Before she munching box better than you ever did. Oh my god. That's fun.
That is what they call it in rugby, the scrum.
The scrum?
Yeah.
Oh really?
That's what when they all like they put like their arms on each other and they get down there.
Oh,
and
that's the
like,
scrum.
That's the scrum.
Interesting. What I know about scrum is
I like it licked. I like getting my scrum licked.
Dude, I would love my scrum. I would love my scrum licked. When you leave tonight, I'm texting.
Hey, if anybody is listening, lick our scrum.
Lick our scrum. Even more, like, for sure, leave a comment, like, share this podcast with people. But equally as cool would be licking our scrums.
That's the title of the episode. Either Back in Blackface or Lick My Scrum. It's very...
Oh, Back in Blackface is so funny. That'd be a great sketch.
I
don't even know what it is. Just you in blackface. Be really good. Let's put that on the internet.
It's where I walk out of your front door and get my ass beat.
Oh my god, yeah, you're gonna die. At that point, I'd be like, y'all take him. That'll be the trade. It'll be like,
go, is it because my hat's not sideways?
Oh no, I wasn't supposed to rip the sticker off the brim. Oh my god.
Is it because I took the sticker off? As they're stomping the shit out of me.
No, please, I'll even put the price tag back on, please. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a note, be like, guys, 48 hours of silence. If you make it 72, I'll give you a little treat.
Yeah.
It's just your scrum to kick. Ain't no licking from them. Ain't no licking. But I was gonna say something. I don't know. Oh, like a few days ago, I had like a cough or whatever.
Yeah.
I was sick, and I had this like spray.
Yeah.
It's like sore throat spray.
Oh, I like that stuff.
Bro, it just numbs your entire throat.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sweet. Like I've been on it for years. Dude.
Yeah, man. You gotta put it in your girlfriend's drink.
What?
Because her throat gets numb.
Oh, I could just give it to her.
Okay.
That would be pretty good, actually. Maybe she would want that.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I would used to do it not for my girlfriend.
Yeah, for your boyfriend?
No. No. Here's the thing, AJ. My girlfriends could do boyfriend things.
For your them friend?
She, her. She, her, and they, them. But no, but I used to been on it for years. What I used to do, like back when I would smoke weed, is like not even sick, just like spray it in the back.
Yeah,
and you can it's just like fucking, it's like taking steroids for smoking weed.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, dude, you just feel nothing.
So I just found out not too long ago, my grandfather, he got Alzheimer's and died, right? Mm-hmm. And I was talking to my brother about it, and like,
you just found out.
No, like I listen. Shut up, bitch. Okay, so my brother, like, we were talking about my grandfather and the fact that he got Alzheimer's and died because he's the only person in our family that's ever got it.
Yeah.
And I've made like jokes, and this is like true. We've had like 3 people that live out of their 70s, or like
only.
Yeah.
Everyone else dies.
Like on my dad's side, it's like they killed themselves or have heart attacks. That's it.
Damn.
And so, like, he made it, like, past there, got Alzheimer's, and now everyone's like, oh, fuck, does that run in the family? You know? And
you're like, hey, you're just now concerned?
Well, we never thought we had to be. We were
but
like,
I mean, like, you're just now concerned about longevity.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like, as long as I don't kill myself and take a jog once a year, I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Right.
And then, like, I don't put gravy on all my food,
just
so
some.
I'm going to be, I'm going to be okay. And then, but then that happened, so I've been like stressed. My brother's been stressed. We're like, do we have fucking Alzheimer's the rest of our family? And then I was talking to him, and he was like, dude, I'm telling you, like, it's something I'm worried about. You know, I'm eating my omega-3s and shit because that looks scary. And then he goes, I will say the one thing about Papa is that he did use Afrin every day for the last 30 years of his life.
The nose stuff?
Yeah.
I don't think that's good, brother.
And I was like, oh, Alzheimer's doesn't run in our family. That guy shot shit up his nose. You said every day? He was like, I'm dead ass,
right
like
to his
all
brain.
day, every day for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Brutally addicted to Afrin.
Well, that's what I hear about Afrin, though. Is like
you get addicted.
Yeah, it's like such a high dependency rate.
And, yeah. And I was like, we're fine. And he was like, you think so? And I was like, are you fucking retarded? Yes. We're good, dude.
I guess that omega-3 hasn't been helping you think.
Yeah. What do you mean, do I think? He was spraying it into his brain every day.
Yeah.
That shit just ate away. We're
like,
good.
It's like spraying a Diet Coke on your brain every day.
Fertilizing your brain with fucking pesticides?
Dude, that Afrin shit, bro. I've never done it.
I've never used it. Yeah, but apparently it's like on the bottle it says do not use for more than 3 days or something. Like, really? It's like immediately you're addicted to it.
Damn. That's crazy.
That sounds great. You want to get some Afrin after this?
Yeah. We turn into Afrin heads. I'll suck your fucking cock for Afrin.
But do you know what it does? It just makes you be able to breathe easy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I guess.
can never fucking breathe well.
Oh yeah, you might like it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It'll give you Alzheimer's.
I want to get that surgery, bro.
Yeah.
That like nose surgery.
I'll give it to you. I got a drill bit.
God damn. Did you ever play Hotline Miami?
No.
Oh, dude, it's like a very fun game
Mm-hmm.
on like Steam or whatever.
Yeah.
It's made kind of within the past 10 years, but it's like all like 8-bit graphics.
Okay.
And it just has like the sickest EDM music playing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll like listen to the soundtrack
Yeah.
while I'm like working and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sweet. But like what the point of the game is like you break into houses and gotta like kill all these dudes in the house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you can wear a mask when you break in. It's like a different animal, and each animal has a different like superpower or whatever.
Yeah.
The grasshopper mask is like you just have a drill, and so when you like tackle a dude, you just drill bit in the side of his head.
Oh, gnarly!
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love that.
Oh, dude. Also, have you watched Black Mirror?
Yeah.
You watched like all Black Mirror?
Yep.
Did you see the newest season?
Yeah, I just watched it
I
recently.
didn't see it. Was
It's
it good? Really?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
sweet.
There's like 3, maybe 4 episodes I really liked, and the others weren't bad.
Oh, how many are there?
7?
7? Oh, yeah, that's pretty
7
good.
or 8?
Yeah. Because I think season 5 is like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Season 6 was like 6.
The Paul Giamatti one. Shelly was like, the Paul Giamatti one will make you cry. Me and Lindsay watched it, and we were kind of like, this guy just kind of seems like a dick. Like, I see why.
You're supposed to like feel bad for him or something?
Yeah. But he just kind of was like an asshole.
Yeah.
And then, but they do a movie one. That one's really cool. That one made Lindsay cry like a little bitch, dude.
Like it's 2 hours long or something?
No, it's like about a movie.
Oh, okay.
Like it. And then the first one has Rashida Jones, who I love, big Rashida Jones fan.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen?
Should we get her on the podcast?
I wish, dude. Oh, have you seen that Andrew Tribeca?
That sounds so familiar. What
It's
is
like
that?
it's a show that she did where she's like a cop, but it's just jokes. Like it's so many jokes. The one that I can't.
Is it like Airplane? But
Yes, yeah, but like a cop show.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it rules. She's in it, and then there's this British actor that I've seen in like a ton of stuff. That one, she has like a brain injury that leaves her in a coma, and then this company comes in and they like are like, we can fix her brain,
Yeah.
but you have to buy the monthly service for it.
Mm.
And then they're like,
So if you miss a payment, they just turn her off?
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah, and then like they're like,
That's Black Mirror or Andrew Tribeca?
no, that's Black Mirror.
Oh, wow.
And
Thanks for
then,
telling me.
well, it's not like a spoiler.
Okay.
But it that gets crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's that sucks. That was a really good one. Yeah. What about
I'll
Black
watch
Mirror?
him. Well, I was just bringing it up because speaking of like the drill,
Uh-huh.
most fucked up thing I've ever probably seen in television. Well, first of all, the Shut Up and Dance Black Mirror. Do you remember that one where it's like
Yeah,
the
talk
kid?
about it a little bit more.
It's like season 3. The thumbnail's like a kid in like big, like yellow aviator glasses.
Maybe
It starts with him like working at a diner, and then he like jerks off, but then they like
Nice.
say, but then the site is like, oh, we caught you, like we're gonna say you were looking at something bad or whatever, and you have to go. And he's like, no, like I wasn't looking at anything bad. And he has to do all this shit to go through.
I don't think I remember that one.
Oh, that one, dude.
Yeah.
It's called Shut Up and Dance. I watched it in high school and I was like fucked up that whole week of class. I just didn't focus. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. But anyway, I think it's the end of season 4, Black Museum, where it's like some guy taking her through like a museum, and they go through like 3 short little episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like props from all the old episodes.
Yeah,
in the background.
yeah. Was Miley Cyrus in that one?
No, it's not that one.
But it's that season that she was in?
No. It's season before that. Unless she was in that and then again in another one. But
I think it was.
But it was about this doctor who like who's able to like feel pain of people, and then he can accurately diagnose where the pain is.
Okay.
You haven't seen this?
Oh,
I don't want to tell you that.
never mind.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was a layup for nothing. It is I wouldn't want to spoil this for you. It's the most fucked up thing.
Really?
Yeah. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen on TV.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think my favorite one was the video game one where the guy's going to test out the horror video games.
That one scared the fuck out of me.
Dude, that one was crazy.
Yeah, my favorite one is Bandersnatch, the choose your own adventure one.
Yeah, so
that was sweet.
So they have in the newest season, they have that guy. Remember the eyebrows guy from We're the Millers?
Yeah, Will Poulter.
Yeah,
he's in the Bandersnatch.
Yeah, his character is in this season. They do
the video game designer.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Yeah, I thought I saw him like in a trailer or some kind of thing.
Then, did you see the Star Trek?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
They do a follow up. That one's like 90 minutes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dude,
I like that one.
It fucking rocks.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
Jesse Plemons. Jesse Plemons is so good. Also in that one, kind of fucked up what he was doing in the video game and stuff. But also, I would like. Do you think he deserved to die?
No. Yeah.
Do you think he deserved to die for that? Like I get that
you've created life that you're torturing.
Sure. Well, I guess that, but that's the thing. Like, I mean, I've fucking also created life when I spawn in characters in Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and Sims.
And I fucking
right
kill them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's literally just kind of like, he did torture the one guy by like killing his kid in front of him or something. But for the most part, he's not like fucking him or nothing.
I think he was.
No, they didn't have genitals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of fucked up, and I get
I'd be pissed if I made that shit and found out they didn't have genitals.
I think he made it that way.
Are you sure?
I think so. I think that's part of it. Because what they said is like, yeah, he thinks that this Star Trek thing is supposed to be wholesome, so he doesn't want us to have genitals.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of weird. I do get that the point is
that's
that, like,
crazier to make them not have genitals and then be like, I'm just going to torture them mentally.
Yeah. I do get that the point is like, hey, we could, at some point, we're going to be able to simulate life to a point where like it might be actual life. Mm-hmm. And at that point, we got to probably chill with them. But like, it's still just a video game, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. You think he deserved to die? You did?
Yeah, especially like after the second episode when you see it. Right.
I don't have all the details.
Yeah.
That's where this wild take comes from. In 3 episodes, we're gonna be like, we got to go back and edit that out.
I think you should have killed it. I think you should have been killed slower.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like. Oh, they just like let him like sit there and starve. No, they should have tortured him too.
No, he's bad. He's a bad guy.
I agree. I'm not saying he's a great guy.
No, and I hear you say that.
I'm not saying
I'm saying he is a bad guy.
I agree he's a bad. I agree he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Just saying, is death the punishment?
Yeah, and I think it should be more often too.
That we kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who should we kill?
I think if the evidence is there.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of those people that are like, yeah, I killed him.
Yeah.
I fucking killed him and I laughed.
Yeah, enough of you. Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. What do you think about somebody that like is selling drugs? Should you kill them?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about?
I think we start if you sell more than 1 ounce of weed. If you get caught with more than 1 ounce of weed.
If you're selling heroin, you should die.
If you get caught with more than 1 ounce of weed, yeah, I think you should be put down. And then also moving past that, anybody else, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but what's just kind of fucked up is we're just going to kill people who are like start dealing drugs, and not that they're great people, but start dealing drugs because that's like their only option in life. Yeah. But then meanwhile, the people that
hey, Luffy on the pod.
That's a good. I'm getting too philosophical for slop, dude. There we go. We got him. We got ourselves a thumbnail. Hell yeah. Luffy on the pod, Luffy on the AJ.
Luffy on the AJ.
Yay. He was hanging out with you when that lady was banging on the door.
Oh, yeah. Luffy was going crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, what the fuck is that?
You knocked on the door and you showed up and he flipped out, dude.
I feel like we were kind of on different pages. I don't believe that you should kill people for.
You can believe
no, I don't. People. I was joking.
My dad does. My dad's like, we should fucking be killed.
Oh no, I was just kidding. I do think, like with like some of those like the guy that's like raped like 10 little girls and then it's like, yes, I did it and I loved it. Yeah, I think you need to be dead.
Yeah, I agree.
But No, I don't think. I don't. I fucking eat and smoke weed. I don't think you should be killed for weed.
Now we should kill you. You must die.
Yeah, I got a job, and I'm like, can someone kill me? I hate this shit.
You did work one shift, and you're like, God, this is terrible.
I gotta get something else.
Meanwhile, I just fucking work like 10 hours a day.
Bro, it's horrible.
Dude, I smoked a cigarette after work today with a coworker.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was fun.
Boy or girl coworker?
Girl.
Nice.
Yeah, it's my homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, my slime.
Slime.
My slime. She was like, we should smoke a cig after work. I was like, I had a long day. Yeah.
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 Where are we at on time?
We're at like 55.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
We're here near the end.
Yeah, you got anything else, honestly?
Oh. Yeah, but I fucking can't remember it. Oh, Alley Stage Saturday.
Yeah.
So Alley Stage Friday. I
You
hosted.
talked about that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
already talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, did I talk about Saturday one too?
No, because we recorded Saturday morning.
Oh, Saturday. Dude, I was on fire like I haven't been in a long time.
Nice.
Yeah. I was ripping.
Yeah.
There was one point where he had like fucked up the timer. He forgot to reset it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he starts showing me this like blinking phone big text that says like you have 10 minutes left. And then
He let you at 10 minutes?
No, but like the clock was all fucked
Oh,
up.
okay.
So he was like you're at 10 or you're at 5.
Yeah.
But reading that right as I did a punchline kind of fucked me up on it. Like I stumbled on it. And then I was like, I said, pretend like that punchline. I told them, I was like, Case fucked up the timer. He was just showing me how much time I have left.
He told the crowd.
Yeah. I was like, he was telling me how much time I have left, and it fucked up that punchline. But I'm telling you guys, it was fucking incredible. You would have all laughed.
Yeah.
Do it now.
And
They laughed.
Hey.
And then there was this one guy. I fucked with him from the get-go. His name was Cody, right?
Yeah.
And I did all my normal stuff of like, oh, are you gay? And then, or are you bisexual? And
Yeah.
And he's like, me, no. And I go, not even if you have a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what? No. I was like, please.
Please.
You know, and then
I don't think I've seen you do that.
oh, okay.
Is that newer?
Nah, I mean, I just fuck around
Yeah,
sometimes.
okay.
Like,
That's a regular thing you do, though?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then so I go on to that bit about like not liking guns, right? I'm like, anybody in here like guns? And he raises his hand, and I go, you like guns? And he's like, yeah. I go, hey, Cody, I said, do you like guns, not cock? And the whole room dies laughing. And then I go, fuck you, Cody. Ooh,
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh, so funny.
Was he there with a lady?
No, he's just there with his friends.
With his friends who he blew after.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Did I talk about the Friday show where I threatened to punch a lady?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind that. I couldn't remember, but I think that feels like time to wrap it up. It was a fun one.
Time to wrap it up. Good cast, man.
Yeah.
We were all over the place on this cast.
It was fun. I like this one.
I do. We talked about you know the morals of capital punishment.
Yeah.
We also talked about Shaq getting fucked in the ass.
By Kobe.
Yeah. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Signing off. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on everything and
If you want a sticker,
comment and share and all that
send
shit.
a picture of your butthole to Patrick.
Send me a picture of your butthole. I'll get you a sticker for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.